Hey guys, and welcome back to another episode of Honkai Star Rail, where once again we're gonna continue off with the main of the storyline of Honkai Star Rail. Last time we left off, we actually managed to catch Kafka, though most likely, well, no, not most, certain that she allowed herself to get caught. Now without some fighting. Now we're here with Star Spun. Resistance Sprung. We're exploring this beautiful looking area here. Yeah, right here. Look at this thing. Oh wow. It's nighttime. I did not realize that tree in the back. Is it? Wonder why it's smoky. Anyways.
That's the plaza. But I can't see anyone waiting for us. Should we look around?
That's the best I can do.
What's that supposed to mean? Doctors don't give up that easily.
What else am I supposed to do? The route back to the Alchemy Commission has disappeared, and we're in the field without the right medicine or supplies.
No.
Besides,
okay.
we have no record of this disease at all. These symptoms are consistent with someone about to be stricken with Mara.
According to his medical record, this man is barely over 200 years old. He only just joined the Cloud Knights. How can he possibly be Mara-struck?
Dang.
Why don't you take another look?
Over almost
Goes on like
200.
this. The judges of the Ten Lords Commission will have to come out and clean up this mess.
What's going on with him?
What is that?
Everybody stay back!
There she is, the dragon doctor.
Give him this medicine and make him lie down! I mean, make them lie down!
Someone's in trouble.
Welcome, customers.
Go. All right.
This combat needs up. This is double speed.
All right.
get
Let's
away.
fight these guys.
Nap time.
There we go. Oh. And up he goes. And smack. And there we go. Battle's over. We completed that very easily.
That'll teach you a lesson. Ready to lie down now?
Oh, there
Thanks
we
for
go.
helping to stabilize the patients. Your assertive sedation techniques are quite effective.
Assertives. Yeah, we should walk them upside the head.
Sedation techniques? Does she mean beating people up?
Yes, March. That is what she means. That is
However,
definitely
these
what she
Cloud
means.
Knights were already sick, and now they're injured too. I've got to bandage up their wounds, realign their bones. Ugh, as if I didn't have enough on my plate.
Aren't you a little young? I'm gonna need some season qualification.
Where did you come from, little one? Is your dad around? I
We're
don't
making
have
a
a dad.
mistake. She is a lolly.
What about your mom? I don't have a mom either. I get it. You think because I'm small, I must be a runaway child. Welcome to the Xian Show, my short-lived outsider friends. Appearances can be deceiving here. The Vidyadhara race is self-reincarnating. No mom or dad required.
Okay, wait, hold on. You have these weird deer horns, elf horns, dragon tip, What are you? Are you some sort of like
I've
elf
been
dragon?
studying the art
I don't know.
of healing ever since I cast off my old shell. You're looking at a recognized, practicing, dedicated doctor.
Bellabog kids are making snowmen,
Alright.
while children here are writing prescriptions.
Things haven't been very peaceful in the lawful recently. Make sure you don't...
Go running around, right? Well, your general gave us an errand, so I'm afraid we have to.
Well, seeing as you saved me just now, if you're unlucky enough to acquire any breaks or sprains, I'll treat you for free. As for medicine, I'll give you a 20% discount.
They're still charging. That doesn't. So they're still charging us? Yeah.
Do you have any idea
Okay.
how many people on the lawful are waiting for an appointment with me? You should count this as a blessing.
Her way of saying low food. Well, I guess. Tiny. So wait, if they're self-reincarnating, how does... Do they just like create a new body for them, or do their like does their like body regress? Or do they just make clones of themselves, or like?
If I hadn't
That's
left my
interesting.
purse at home, I wouldn't
Anyways.
have to...
Oh,
Enough of that. I have patients to see.
Our little miracle worker seems very different from everyone else around. Don't you think, Mr. Yang?
So this is the Vidyadhara. I've only ever read about them. They're known as the Dragon race. Not hard to see why.
yeah. I think the most important thing is the tail gives it away. I like this area even more. It's got foxes, dragons. Right? I would, well, other than dealing with this Mara struck thing and so on, this would be a nice place to live. Fox girls, dragons. What more do you want?
Hurry. Find beds for the patients from the other delves and stabilize them. Remember to minimize contact. We don't want your people to succumb to the same evil.
Yeah. The Realm Keeping Commission is out in full strength. What about the Alchemy Commission? Why are there so few of you here?
Do you mean out in full?
Hey, Missy, does this look like a classroom to you? Concentrate on treating the patients.
That was terrifying. Thank goodness the Vidyadhara Dragon Lady was saved.
Yes, that child's usually hidden away. What's she doing out here?
When it rains, it pours. The Artisanship Commission has its own issues. It sounds serious, too. Go and inform the Cloud Knights. See if you can... Oh, my apologies.
Okay. Sir, your line disappeared.
Sorry, the Xianzhou is currently caught in unusual circumstances. But the
I
Cloud
haven't
Knights
touched
will
anything,
resolve the
just all of a
issues
sudden
as soon
just-
as possible. For safety reasons, please stay in your residence and refrain from going out for the time being. If the port is still open, I would suggest you take a boat to Starskiff Haven right away. Though, I heard the Oh, that reminds me. I have a friend with a Starskiff and a travel permit. He could help you and your friends get over quick. Well now, you must be quite special. Hey, don't spread this around, but this isn't some small-scale maintenance drill. The General has sent the Cloud Knights to check for hidden dangers. You may not need it right now, but if there's any help I can give you, come to me anytime.
What? Who would also realize they have elf ears? kitsunes, dragons, elves. What else? Vampires? I wouldn't be surprised if there is vampires around here.
Everyone, please remain calm. This is an announcement from the Realm Keeping Commission General Bureau. Exalting Sanctum is temporarily closing its borders and navigation routes. The details will be outlined in the official bulletin sent to your Jade Abacus soon. If you feel unwell, please report to the Realm Keeping Commission as soon as possible. We have doctors from the Alchemy Commission here who will see you free of charge. Oh, we will be distributing a bag of protein rice and emergency medicine to each of you. You can collect the supplies from me in person, or the Commission can deliver them to your door. I heard there's a problem with their Meridian pin. Some diviners and stargazers managed to escape the delve. Many of them were terrified. They were muttering about plants and roots. Something terrible must have happened there.
Roots? Oh no.
Do you have friends?
Do we have to
trapped in the
face
delve?
plant monsters?
If you're worried about them, find a diviner and see if they... I want to say it's all in a day's work.
Excuse me, fella. Hold on.
There he is.
It was only thanks to your help earlier that the Dragon Lady and those Exalting Sanctum residents got away unscathed.
Okay, yeah.
You don't remember?
Our
We dealt with those Mara-struck knights in the nick of time. A friend in the Skyfaring Commission told me the General commissioned guests to deal with the troubles on the Lafu. You must be the guests. If you don't mind,
Okay.
hope you can take the time to come to the Realm Keeping Commission. I'd like to talk to you about the issues Exalting Sanctum is currently facing.
What? What are you doing in Genho? What happened? I pretend that you replied, I'm okay. It's a long story. I'm at Cloud Fair with the Cloud Knight. I'll join you when I come out. By the way, the express is fine. I came here by myself. I'll tell you about it later. I'm very interested. Tell me the details.
Peace. Peace is above all things.
Sorry, sir, no one cares. Greetings, Master Diviner asked me to wait for you. It's about time. Can go? I'm busy right now.
What does that mean? It's just a picture. Are we supposed to meet someone there? It's like
Most
one
likely?
of those messages a kidnapper sends in a horror movie.
I guess we're about to get
That's enough of that.
stabbed in the back.
Come on, let's go.
We're tripping over. Oh, just thought it saw something from Oh. I think I see. Does anyone see who we're supposed to meet? I wonder who. Is it him? Is it one of those two? Is it that girl over there? Could it be?
Hurry up, Qingque. We'll be fossils by the time you're finished.
I heard there was a disaster in the
There you go.
Divination Commission's delve. I'm surprised you're in the mood to play right now, Qingque.
Even if the sky was gonna collapse on the Divination Commission, the Master Diviner would be there to hold it up. What she lacks in height, she more than makes up for in stamina. Anyway, I didn't come here just to
Calling her
play.
small.
She ordered me to wait here for our guests. Time is precious. I'm
The-
simply multitasking.
Pot pulling the kettle black. Very much.
It's photo all right. Is this a games parlor? What kind of problem can they possibly be facing?
Isn't this
No
hand
problem,
a
no.
problem? I have the worst luck. Oh, hi there! I can tell just by looking at you that you're the Divination Commission's guests.
Yep. Do you know how long we've been waiting?
I know.
Yes.
I'm sorry. I was going to wait for you by the statue, but... Ah! Triplet! But folks from the Realm Keeping Commission descended on the area. It's too loud over there.
Goodness.
Pass! So I thought to myself, wouldn't it be better to meet somewhere quieter? Four of a kind! And wouldn't that be more fun, too? Better to show you the real Exalted Sanctum and introduce you to a true Sancho pastime, Celestial Jade. Ha-ha! Victory! Now that my wish has been fulfilled, there's nothing holding us back. Follow me, honored guests.
Oh goodness, I love it. She's just explaining what's going on or why the reason she made it was. This is great.
I must apologize for your long wait, honored guests.
Before.
It wasn't too long. Seeing your enthusiasm for this Celestial Jade game has stoked my curiosity.
I'm glad to hear it. You clearly have excellent taste.
Think about this way?
If you're interested, I can show you how to play. It's great fun.
Ah,
Oh,
look.
Is
Is that
It's an ancient tree. We call it the Ambrosial Arbor. It was once the Cienjo Lafu's prized treasure.
I didn't know the Skyfaring
but
Commission were
something happened to
history
it.
buffs. Not bad. Younger generations usually don't know much about it. It's said that the Ambrosial Arbor is an ancient remnant from when the Cienjo roamed the ether. From a distance, it looks like half a
Ether?
tree stump. But according to records of the early nation, in its prime, it wound into the heavens and from it celestial bodies hung.
meaning?
So.
It means
something
the
like
tree was
imaginary
as
tree?
tall as the sky and stars hung from its branches.
So, how big was it? Bigger than the Express? Bigger than Herta Space Station? No, that can't be right. Stars hung from its branches. Then, how did it fit in the Cienjo?
Sounds like an unimaginably magnificent tree. Technically, any tree in the spaceship fits that description.
Those are metaphors.
Yeah.
You shouldn't take poetry so literally. Anyway, it's just a legend. I see this view every day on my way to work. I'm kind of bored of it. Let's go.
Oh goodness. I guess. See the same scenery over and over again, maybe. Right, like if you were always seeing something like
Your extractor cleaned or your star skiff serviced? Look
like
no
if you were just
further.
like a couple hour drive away from the Grand Canyon and you did it every day, or you for some reason drive past the Grand Canyon every day, maybe for
Peace.
quite a few years you
Peace is
eventually
above
probably
all
be like,
things.
I see it every day, it's nothing special.
We're almost there, everyone. Stay close.
See it once or twice, then you're like, whoa, this place looks cool.
Just a heads
Sweet.
up, please don't go running off once we're inside. You may be the Master Diviner's guests,
I'll
but she
do
hates
exactly
people
that.
who don't abide by rules and regulations. Oh, and people
Then
who
I'll
ask too many
do
questions,
exactly that.
not to mention... Please, don't push your buttons.
Envy never conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception.
The word for that.
Nice. Let's do it again when you're leveled up. So
Just wanna
strange.
skip over most. I'll come back later.
Oh, let me
on my
guess,
own.
the gate isn't working?
I don't understand. It's never been
Ah.
up before.
And no one told me to take
Understandable,
the
how
key.
could I spit?
Hey, I know the food here sucks, but that's no reason to shut the gate on our guests.
Are you really from the Divination Commission?
Is it possible
No
you
way.
were
She's
hired?
already demoted me to managing the repository. What else does she want from me? There's no need to panic, okay? This isn't the only entrance into the Divination Commission. I know an emergency access.
Okay.
Here it is.
You seem familiar.
Ugh, Stellaron corrosion. What's going on? Great. This gate won't open either. We've kept the Master Diviner waiting. She'll blame unreliable Qingque for messing up once again.
I knew I'd offended that diviner. That's why she sent this girl to help us.
Miss Qingque, if you don't mind, may I take a look?
Huh? Oh, no need. Actually, I was just being polite. I don't see why not. Let me show you. This thing is pretty fun.
Oh. The Jade. I already forgot how to pronounce that. Whatever that is. Subtract system developed by the Artisanship Commission. Move the computing modules with subroutines stored in them to bases with corresponding patterns, so that the subtract can function normally. Moved. This is access based. Move all the modules to the corresponding base to make the subtract function.
Wow, you're amazing, Mr.
Oh.
Yang. You handled that well for an outsider. I officially hand over the title of Keeper of the Loafing Gate to you.
You gotta be kidding me.
Anyone here
Monster
surprised?
stand.
Here comes trouble.
Can't we run around to them for a change?
Run around to them. What?
Let's be friends.
All right. Oh no.
Time for a buzz.
Yang.
That'll take.
Time for an overhaul.
Welcome, customers.
All right.
1,001. Finest one!
Time for
Dang.
a buzz.
Naughty child. Nap time.
You won't get away.
Well, that was a
I
stupid
have
decision.
something for you.
Did that guy just
Nice.
explode?
Let's
that guy
do
just
it again when
exploded.
you're leveled up.
We're gonna... Yes. Mhm. Hi there. I wonder if I should do... No, it's not this. It's then hunt.
This
feel like
is
that
the
should be a thing I
Matrix
should
of
do.
Prescience, a large-scale Jade Abacus calculation terminal. It's the pride and joy of the Divination Commission.
Okay.
We've heard the term
Okay.
Jade Abacus a few times now. Would you mind
Abacus.
explaining what it is, Miss Ching-Chue?
A jade
Yes,
abacus is
explain.
just a jade abacus.
Okay. What is it? You can't give us an answer by telling us. You can't define a word by with itself. Calling a jade abacus is basically saying a floor is a floor. Yes, a floor is a floor.
That's a good question, Mr. Yang. It might take me a minute to give you an answer. Let me think. The book,
Hey, good.
Glimpses into the Beyond, describes it as living jade engraved with symbols for divination into the unknown. Just like engraving a seal, the craftsmen of the Xianzhou Artisanship Commission carve faint symbols into pieces of jade and then insert them into machines to get them to operate according to a certain intention. Some jade abacuses are small
basic
enough to
person.
fit inside bracelets and jewelry. We put the bigger ones into instruments of calculation, so we can simulate the future and learn from the past. Take the matrix of prescience here as an example. As long as sufficient information is provided, it can answer questions on anything, from the evolution of natural phenomena to the metabolism of living things. They say the theory behind the symbols was handed down by Noose, the Wisdom Walker. The principles are so profound that in the Divination Commission, only the Master Diviner truly understands them.
So, just like microscopes?
It
That's a
sounds
good way
like
to put it.
similar technology. Maybe we'll get a better understanding if we see the manufacturing process with our own eyes.
I'm afraid that's impossible. The Artisanship Commission's Hall of Jadeology keeps a close watch over the jade carving process. But if you're interested, there's a shop selling jade abacus jewelry in Starskiff Haven. I can show you around when I'm free.
Did you hear that? She said she's taking Mr. Yang jewelry shopping. That'll be interesting.
Anyway, don't dwell on names.
Oh.
As long as the machine works, what does it matter whether it's a jade abacus or a computer? Just like today. Would it have mattered if Baichue had brought you here instead of Qingchue? It makes no difference at all. We're almost at the matrix of prescience core. The Master Diviner should be
I think
waiting.
it does. I think it pretty much does make a difference. And we have all our technical. There we go.
Diviner Fu, how are things progressing?
We're fluctuating between the heaven and thunder trigrams. A step forward bridge is no distance hence.
Thunderstricken?
And
A
for
step
those who
forward
don't
bridge is no
speak
distance.
Fushen,
It's an utter disaster. How's that for a
Great
Divination Commission
woe.
fortune?
Why that of all things do you say utter disaster and then put above a great woe? I think people clearly understand what
The
a great
matrix of
disaster
prescience has
is.
stopped
Okay.
operating, and the symbols have dimmed. There are Stellaron spirits wreaking havoc inside the Commission, and the Cloud Knights are struggling to protect civilians. I want to restore the matrix of prescience, but I have no forces available. And on top of all of that, General,
You
we still
have
have to deal with the Stellaron
us.
hunter you handed to us. If that's not an utter disaster, then I don't know what is.
but you're Fushen, the seer, the boundless, omniscient. Bringing luck and avoiding misfortune is your strong suit.
You don't need to flatter me, General. It's natural for fortune to fluctuate. There's no escaping it. The Divination Commission simply does its best to uncover the good and the bad and
I don't
then
know.
make the right decisions. We have no magical means to turn the tide.
And that is precisely why we need you in charge. When it comes to handling clairvoyant Stellaron hunters, who better than Fushen the seer? As for reinforcements, you didn't think I'd be unprepared, did you? Look, help has just arrived.
Master Diviner,
Yes.
I brought you the guests. Though, it wasn't your order I received. So, General, even guests are on the payroll these days?
Well, since they're here already, I may as well make use of them.
Why not? we'd rather
Entering
do
the Matrix of Prescience
something
without my
than
permission
nothing.
is a breach of protocol. Would be an ungracious thing to say in the present circumstances. I admit I'm pleasantly surprised to see you here. Jinchue is often unreliable, but she comes through for us when the need arises.
I'm glad to have us run errands, aren't you?
It's nice to have people I can entrust with
Yeah.
difficult matters. I'm
Let's
not
go
like
with
the
that.
general, and you don't even belong to my commission. I certainly won't be bossing you around.
No need for the formalities. We heard what the general said. If you need something from us, just say the word.
Very well.
Right,
Then I'll
we can
keep
deal
this
with it.
brief. The Divination Commission is currently understaffed. I need your help to restart the Matrix of Prescience's space terminals and eliminate the Stellaron spirits along the way.
All right. I don't know anything about
Jinchue
the
will
Is
accompany
it?
you.
No,
She'll be in charge of restarting the terminal.
that's not what I wanted, but oh well.
As for eliminating the spirits,
I hath divined our future.
what? Which magic word?
The universal one? Please?
Goodness.
Please. Good enough.
Shifting screens. Shifting screen is a short distance teleportation device. Ooh! In the Artisan Commission that allows characters to teleport between two spatial coordinates. Some shifting screens can be rotated and aligned to other shifting screens, allowing characters to teleport between them. Oh! Oh, that's actually pretty cool. Well, that's a nice animation. All right. And with that nice teleportation thing, I think we're going to end it here. So, obviously, we're back. We've got here in the Divination Commission. We've got a few things to essentially do. Now, I think there's one thing. What is it? I don't know if I'm going to do Dang Hun's story. I feel like this is also important, so maybe I will. I think I'll do that. I think I'll do it. I don't know if it's actually supposed to be part of the main story or whatever, but I feel like since they did a thing where we saw part of it, should be, so I'll do that because I don't know. But nevertheless, I'm gonna call it here and we're gonna be done today. So next time I'll do Omniscient Inquiry of Arcania. Restore the temporal terminal. As always, see you in the next